Metal Foodie. I'm Dennis Garr, and this week we're going to be looking at South African cuisine. Last week we were looking at Asian food, we're cooking with poo. That's my friend from Taiwan. But this week we're at the house of Magdalena van Wyk, and we're going to learn about South African food. Now let's hope she answers in British time, not African time.
Hello, you must be Dennis. Magdalena.
Pleased to meet you, Magdalena.
Yes, would you like to come in?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Would you like to go through? Take a seat over here, Dennis, if you like.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Yes.
Beautiful aroma. Now, I'd just like to ask you a few questions. Could you tell me about South African foods?
Yes. Well, South African food is very influenced by all the different people in South Africa. We've got the indigenous people who are your Xhosa, your Zulu and your Sothos, and then we've also got your settlers, which are your Afrikaners and your British people. Now your Afrikaners came from Holland and from Germany, and all those people together bring their different types of food, and that's what we call South African cuisine.
You're South African, so what ethnic group are you?
I'm actually Afrikaans. My ancestors came from Holland, and they came and settled here. So that's why my Afrikaans yeah.
The big question is, what is South Africa's staple food?
A staple food, I would say, is mieliemeal. We make pap, or putu as it's called, and we serve that with our meat.
What kind of meats?
We have chicken. We eat a lot of chicken in South Africa, and we have beef as well. We've got, as I say, lots of chicken, but we also have the wild meats. We're talking about ostrich and crocodile, and we also have mapari worms as well.
So South Africans eat crocodile. We get to eat crocodile, very heavy. Okay, so it sounds like the dishes are very meat heavy. So how nutritious are they?
So yes, our diet is, we have a lot of carbohydrates because meat can be quite expensive, and a lot of people in South Africa are poor, and so they eat a lot of mieliemeal and not a lot of meat. So the diet is very unhealthy, and I suppose very unbalanced is what you would say.
Okay, so one final question. Do you eat out in South Africa?
Oh yes, we do eat out.
So are there any franchises we would recognise?
Yes, there is. There's KFC, we have KFC, we have McDonald's, we have Spurs, which is one of our own steakhouses.
Football team in the UK called Spurs.
Oh right. And we also have Nando's.
That's Portuguese.
No, Nando's is actually South African. It comes from the Portuguese colony, which is, we call it Mozambique, and that's where Nando's originally came from.
Well, I didn't know that. You learn something new every day.
So, Dennis, are you ready to try some South African food?
Yes.
Okay, you want to come with me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Magdalena, what have you got for us today?
Today, Dennis, I've prepared a Durban biryani.
Oh, this smells lovely. So what's in it?
Dennis, in this biryani, it's a chicken curry with Durban curry spices and biryani masala, and then on the top I've made a rice and lentil topping, and I put turmeric in the rice to make it nice and yellow. Can I serve up some for you?
Yes, you may. And what spices are in these?
There's cumin, there's coriander, and there's chili powder.
Okay. Thank you very much.
And if you like, you can put some chutney. I've got some Mrs. Ball's South African chutney made from peaches.
Oh yeah.
Now traditionally we put bananas with our curry. And if you find that the curry is too hot, you can always add yogurt or milk or cream, and that will make it a lot lighter.
I can see this tastes every bit as good as it looks. It's very nice. Love the curry. Lovely spices are not overpowering, but it's very tasty. If you like a curry like me, it's not too hot. I'm going to try some of this chutney. This is lovely, Magdalena. By the way. It's a lovely chutney, made from peaches, but it doesn't actually taste like peaches. It's just got a really good tang. It's nice and sweet. It complements us with spices delightfully. Now I've got a little drink here. Surprisingly green cream soda. It tastes like cream soda because I've had a wee sip earlier on. What surprises me about it is the colour of it, but South African cream soda is not as sweet as ours, and it's got a nice flavour, and it's absolutely delightful. It goes well with this meal. If you like something to cool your tongue down a bit, then this is perfect. Although Magdalena, you did say we could use yogurt. I think I'd much prefer this. Yeah. Well, thank you, Magdalene, for inviting us to your home and tasting all this lovely food and this lovely drink. But that's all we've got for this week. Next week we'll be looking at Japanese food, and if you want any of these dishes, you can go on our website www.heavymetalfoodie@headbangers.com. And so that's all I've got for this week. So how do you say goodbye, Magdalena?
Tootsie.
Okay, tootsie hands from Magdalena and from me.